Hey, good afternoon, everybody. This is Chaz from Pet Business Insurance. We just arrived at the US Pet Pro Classic, and we get the opportunity to do a quick interview with Scott because he's running around everywhere. So, Scott, tell us a little bit about the conference. What are you most excited in the education that you have scheduled? I know you guys are huge in education.
Yes.
I see all the classes.
Absolutely.
What are you most excited about?
Yeah, well, first of all, is the quantity that we've got going on. We have over 170 hours of education this year. We're very proud of it. Top names, industry leaders from around the country, including this fine gentleman right here. The variety. We also have diversity. You know, we've got 8 meeting rooms going on for four full days straight. That allows us to provide a really breadth of information in a 4-day period of time. So I think it's the diversity of information. We've got business, we've got styling, we have health and wellness, etc. It goes on and on and on. And a lot of really concentrated themes.
Awesome.
So it's just my pleasure to bring that diversity in such a concentrated 4-day format to do something good for the industry.
Awesome. I see too, we're going to have a competition going on. What's the biggest competition that you do? Is it the creative? What does everybody wait around to see when you guys talk about the
I think you nailed it. It's the creative. That's what people get riled up about the most. Absolutely. You know, you'll hear the hoopla at the end of the show. Of course, the groom team sanctioning, part of it. You know, the best in show winners is a big thing at the end of the day. But I think when it comes to the general enthusiasm, you'll hear it in the voices and the shouts and screams. It's creative styling, and that happens on the last day as the final part of the contest. Everyone loves it.
Yeah.
We do a People's Choice Award as well.
So is that where the people get? It's not just the professional judges; it's just the people get to choose.
That's right. It's literally applause. You know, so it's the loudest applause gets the award. So that was a lot of fun.
What sessions or what area are you kind of most excited? Is there anything new in this conference? Maybe something that you've added or something that you're thinking about adding in the future as far as education goes?
Oh yeah, absolutely. Well, part of it starts with your session series that you were in today. So we've added this Innovations and Industry Trends series today. It's a 5-hour whole day on innovations and industry trends. Chaz was a part of that, and then we've also dedicated one room to salon styling for all 4 days and mobile grooming. So mobile grooming, it's a personal thing of mine. We've added 4 full days of mobile grooming education onto the program this year. No one else is doing that. We were responding to what business owners and stylists alike, employees and contractors have been telling us that it's a growing area of the market, but there's nowhere really to turn to for that ongoing sense of community and education. So I'm really happy to bring that.
I think that's a great point. Everything that I've seen in the mobile grooming industry, right? I've opened up a couple businesses myself and gone brick and mortar, and the amount of red tape that you have to go to when you're opening a brick and mortar store and the months of rent and lease payments that you're making, really the opportunity for these, I guess you say innovators, is to go mobile because you can be up and running within a month. So I think it's awesome that you're providing this area of community where they can learn from each other as they're coming up, because a lot of people, think about it, you make your own hours, go groom the dogs where you want. It's a beautiful thing, and I think it's really taken off this year. So I'm great that you have a track.
It has, and we even, as part of that track, we have lectures on how to expand not only employees but mobile units all the way up to building fleets. And really how to go from thinking about becoming mobile to growing and expanding the business to a larger scale. Now, part of that too is right over here, these mobile vans setting up. We've got Handy Wagon Tails and Go Mobile specialty this year with vans on the floor. This comes back to what am I excited about? We're doing this roaming classroom. So we have 2 hours on choosing your mobile grooming units for people trying to get into it, and how do you make that decision? So our instructors are going to bring the whole class down to the floor later this afternoon and get all touchy and feely on the vans.
Awesome.
Really in an instructor-guided, company representative-supported format, to really get in and out, crawl all over these things and learn the ins and outs and compare and contrast to help them make informed decisions.
I love that because you're going to be spending a lot of time in these grooming vans, and you got to make sure that you're comfortable with it, and I think that's a great point. So thank you so much. Thank you guys all for tuning in. Stay tuned and see what other interviews we've got from the US Pet Pro Classic.